Now, as you heard earlier this morning, Mavis and I was diagnosed with mesothelioma several years ago. And normally, that is a death sentence. You can't call it anything but that. That's just the plain fact. There's no getting around that. She has undergone a number of very unpleasant medical treatments, such as operations and various chemotherapies. And all the time, she wrote on Facebook and on her own website and other media on how the disease was progressing, how she was fighting it, her chin-up attitude, which was truly, under the circumstances, a general somber outlook, but even so, she wrote books, she went to conferences, she gathered knowledge and she shared her knowledge. When she was nearly at death's door herself, because she nearly did reach that point, she petitioned the English government for mesothelioma patients like herself to be human guinea pigs with clinical trials. And you can't really call it anything but that either. Because, as she said, we have nothing to lose. And it will save time in the trials rather than wasting time on poor animals first. And this was allowed, and next Mavis was allowed to participate in a trial herself for a medicine called Keytruda, for which we have great hopes, I have to say. Mavis being the proof in the pudding, I have to say. And after examinations to see if she was suitable, this was allowed too. So, for 2 years, she made a long journey regularly to the hospital for her trial treatment, making friends with other patients, and also frequently having to say a started goodbye to them. And all the time, without fail, she kept on battling her own disease and raising awareness on the risks of asbestos, no matter how ill she was herself. And for this, she is globally known as a mesothelioma warrior. And I think that is a very deserved epithet. Now, in a most remarkable turn of events, the experimental treatment has worked exceptionally well for Mavis, better than anybody could have dreamed of. Recently, Mavis, who had tumours everywhere in her body, something that she actually told me she once called Smarties, quite something different actually, she was declared to be free of the symptoms of mesothelioma. And that is a medical first. It has never happened before. So we're not talking about a cure, that is too early as yet, but it is a clear sign that we are heading towards a treatment that is successful. And that is so immensely hopeful. So, for her outstanding achievements and her selflessness in raising awareness of the dangers of asbestos and new treatments, even to the point of a global level, we wanted to present the European Asbestos Forum Award to Mavis 9.
Take care, because the bowl is, you can separate it from the people. But obviously, if you look at this bowl is meaning that we could put all our knowledge, experience in the bowl, so we gather this all together, it makes it stronger. And obviously, you can't do it on your own. We have all these people here, and also in other places in the world that could help us with that. And it means also it's teamwork, and it means also together we are stronger. Yeah. So take care. Got it? Yeah. There you go.
I'm not going to get through the airport. Where is it?
We'll deal with that later. Yeah.
That's not all, because we also have 2 speakers who came of their own accord from the other end of the world. And that is really something And as you can see, there are rather less people here than were expected, which is a crying shame, I have to say, but 30 people sat for 30 hours in a